Hi.
Whoa.
Holy...
The tens.
The tens! The tens! Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, Arctic is here. As you can clearly tell.
Yeah, all I heard was 10, and I immediately knew it was Arctic.
Girl, oh my... I fucking cried.
He's the only one who would go like that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everything. What the fuck else? So...
Sounds about right.
So question, have you seen the second end credits? Because you said that you only saw the first one.
Yeah, I saw the second one through, like, because I looked it up, I'm like, wait, is there a second one?
Yeah,
there was.
It's just like,
Fuck all, kinda.
It's just like, wait, Shadow's alive? What the fuck?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck?
I will say, Arctic, Arctic and I, we were both saying how we would have freaked out. We would have freaked out so much if the shoe was like Rouge's like foot, because you know, and then it's her picking up the ring.
Bro, that would have been so cool if that was the case, but no.
It's like, no, he's alive. Which, oh no.
I'm still having hope. I'm still having hope. I don't care if, like, they un-Latina her. I just want her to be in the movie.
Did you say un-Latina her?
Yes, because she's inspired by Latinas. Un-Latina fire.
You're very quiet.
I mean, I pretty much agree with everything you're saying.
God.
But honestly, yeah, if it was like Rouge, I would have freaked out way more. But now I'm like, how the fuck did you survive that?
Well, also, yeah. Although, no, me and Bobby. No, fuck it. I'll just say Bobby. I'm gonna call you Bobby. I don't care. It's like we were saying, like, how is Metal and Amy gonna be into the story in the fourth film?
I have a theory that gun has something to do with it. But
true.
Oh my god.
Look, even my brother was not what I said, because I like have the assumption like, oh, maybe Gun is the one that's making Metal songs. Because like
I don't know why, but like I had a weird assumption that Metal will be sent from the future, because that's a whole thing about CD and whatnot. And also how Amy's hair looks a bit more like tech based. But I don't know. Like I'm really like, I don't know. Yeah, like me and Bobby were screaming a lot.
They did cook with this film.
Too. I screamed so much. Like I wanted to scream, but like it was just only like my family and like only like a few other people. The theater was basically empty, so I couldn't.
Damn, because it was different for us.
Honestly, like it got to a point where I just didn't care, and then like, you know what, fuck it, like
we balled.
I just had to scream so much.
I swear, one thing I love that they did is they made Shadow Superform silver. I don't know why, but I love that so much.
They kept it like accurate to the source material.
Yeah. Instead of making it gold.
Yeah. Although we were saying, at least my personal favorite joke.
Oh no.
My personal favorite joke is when it's Eggman and Gerald getting shown off for the first time on screen, and then and then just both of them just turn slowly towards the camera, just saying, "Hey." It's almost as if, it's almost as if this is the same actor playing two different characters. It's just like
breaking the whole fourth wall.
Like
even I felt intimidated a little bit.
Like, fuck, man.
That was funny though.
Yeah, that was my favorite bit. Not gonna lie, that they did.
I think I really screamed when I think my first full on screaming let out was when Shadow got the gun.
Shadow,
for me, when it really
kind of shoots Sonic.
Excuse me. My personal favorite was when Shadow took off the inhibitor rings. That was clean.
Right there. I think that's when I think that right there was when I was crying with joy in a way. It's yes.
Because it's all the times we see Shadow in any form, he barely takes them off.
He's only
right.
He's only done it twice. 06 and the comics, and the comics were years ago. Well, no.
I mean, he did SA2, didn't he?
No.
No, 3 times because there was 06, the comics, and then there was one in Sonic X.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. Fuck. What the?
But 06 is the scene for the inhibitor rings being taken off.
It's the prime example of it.
Yeah, sure.
God.
And during that moment in 06 and the dialogue he says, it does make it more impactful. But I will say with this, I felt like he was gonna die.
That's kind of how he felt with Eggman, honestly.
Yeah, it's I kind of hope that he stays dead because Jim Carrey retiring, but also it's I think it really makes it way more cooler and way more interesting if Metal is the villain, and I swear to fucking God, if they have Metal turn into New Metal and then turn into Metal Overlord and then play fucking what I'm made of, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
I mean, they done a few Sonic Hero references. At least. So
yeah. Also, just the music in general was fucking amazing.
Yeah, they knew when to use it and how to use it.
Oh my God, when they hit that live and learn, bro, I want to lose it, dude.
I do think that I think my second favorite musical motif was when they had the fucking Eggman jingle. I am the Eggman playing.
I love that.
God, oh my God. I just loved it so much.
Yeah, and I do think, if they did kill off Eggman in this film, I think it's a good send-off to the character, too.
Although,
in my personal opinion.
I will say, there was a storyboard. There was this, storyboard animation leaked months ago about the film. And it's, from what I remember, it's still the same thing. The storyboard involved Shadow pushing the Ark and Eggman being in it, but I think the only thing that was accurate during that was or at least now in the final project was just Shadow pushing it or something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But in the storyboard leak, it wasn't clear how he was moving it.
Oh yeah.
Or rather, like, why he was doing it. It wasn't clear as to what he was doing with it.
I will say I do agree with that, but I do say the least in like it was so in my opinion it was anticlimactic was Gerald's death because he was just kind of he was just kind of flung into the the energy and just kind of just evaporated. It didn't feel like it was a good like payoff, but it didn't feel as impactful. It was just like it kind of just happened. And the way it
Honestly,
happened,
I laughed at that.
Yeah, like it was funny, but it was very anticlimactic.
It was sick. He was fine.
Oh, like, God, like, Super Shadow doing Chaos Spear. Oh my God.
That was clean.
Like,
that was creamy.
That was so clean.
I will say, like, I am shocked how we never got like a full Chaos Control, like, voice from Keanu.
Yeah.
Well,
the only one I can think of is in the Sonic and Shadow Generations thing.
Yeah.
But I think that's like the only time.
Yeah, I think so.
But like in the movie, I don't think he did that.
I mean, granted that like it would.
I really want to hear at least one Chaos Control, but
yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world, though.
Yeah. I know it's like me and Bobby. I said how like I have one small complaint. It's very small, but the beginning does feel very slow at first. Oh, no, sorry. The beginning feels very fast. Like it feels like they jump in way too fast, but yet I get why they do it. It's like I totally get why that's the case. But it just feels a little like
it had a hard time picking up like momentum, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like that's the best way I could put it.
Because Shadow escapes at the beginning, and then we cut to Sonic and Company. Sonic and Company. I don't know. Doing a friendly race. Then they celebrate his birthday, and then Gunn shows up, and then they're like,
and then like the main plot takes off.
Yeah, which like that's done when. I think within like the first 10 minutes of the film, which I think is a bit too fast, but still, like I get why they do that. Everyone wants to see Shadow, which I did too.
Right, like the main focus was Shadow. I will say I really enjoyed how they did the backstory.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, Maria on roller skates. I needed that.
I will say like the whole montage with Maria was very. It kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah, and it kind of made her, inevitable demise hit a lot harder.
I would say like
that's right.
I would say no. You going Cosmic? What?
Yeah. Like that's what I said. Like I feel like her dying by like the explosion was more harmful than her getting shot to death. More so, especially when Shadow and Gerald saw it. And also, I think dying by an explosion sounds more painful.
Well, also like, I think it's also way more clever because they won his chaos energy and they obviously have it in tanks. So it kind of makes sense as to it's like oh shit, you have the chaos energy and it just exploded everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And improved it. And like seeing Shadow having like that whole ass mental breakdown, and Gerald looks like his eyes are finna turn completely red. That hit harder than like her getting shot.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I will say there was one tiny joke that I liked. Not about this scene, obviously, but like it was further into the movie is where they're at the Chow restaurant thing.
Oh my god!
And Knuckles makes the comment that he looks like Tails looks like Detective Pikachu.
I mean,
he's yellow.
I personally love that because it feels like a full circle around moment for me at least because, you know, I remember seeing Pikachu in theaters, and during that they showed the first the first trailer for Sonic, the first one, not like no the OG first trailer for Sonic
Ugly
1.
Sonic.
Yeah, the one with ugly Sonic.
Oh my god.
And
unfortunately, I couldn't relate because I didn't see Detective Pikachu in theaters.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like like I'm hiccups, Jesus. I just remember walking into the theater and I saw that and like, oh shit, it's gonna suck so much. And then here we are like 5 years later, and now we have a third movie, and we're gonna get a fourth one with Metal, Sonic, and Amy.
Yeah, and it's like it's already in the works.
Yeah.
Right. Either gonna come out next year or probably 2 years later.
Well, they say 2027, so I don't know. I'm still very curious on what they're gonna do with Metal Sonic.
I'm curious about what they're gonna do with Amy because like she's dressed up as like Red Riding Hood, and I'm curious about how her personality is. I hope she's more like Boom Amy, in my opinion. But
like, I'll be a mixture on that because, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But
not
like,
exactly Boom Amy, but like more like her.
I hope Sonic and her have like that Boom chemistry, in my opinion.
Same. Yes. Like they just be best pals. Maybe I'm not a Sun Amy fan, but maybe Sonic slightly having a crush on her. I'm not a Sun Amy fan, but like that would be cute. A little bit.
Wait a fucking. I'm
especially
sorry.
Like,
wait, hang on, hang on, hear me out. Like, I just realized something. For that scene, there's several Metal Sonics, and there's also Amy dressed up in a robe. I wonder.
right?
Okay, like, I don't know why. Part of me is picturing like a Phantom movie situation, like again, like situation to where to where I guess no to where I guess Amy is from this this resistance, and she's like the leader, and there's like tons of Metal Sonics that just happen to be like I don't know.
Like a dystopian type future.
Yeah.
Where there's like a bunch of Metal Sonics taking over and whatnot, and she's like part of this team that's trying to fight back.
Yeah, for the bad future. But
I do kind of like that.
Because I'm just saying, I think it would be such an amazing move if they do this sort of like future-esque thing for the fourth movie, and that so like, God, like I'm already thinking way too deep into this and way too much into fanfiction territory, if you will. But it's like, imagine if Metal Sonic comes into the present via the bad future and whatnot. Amy obviously stopped it because fucking hell, obviously, and eventually Metal turns into Neo Metal or Metal Overlord. And since Amy is from a resistance in the bad future, I really fucking want Silver and like just everyone
Silver
to be
Blaze.
yeah, like Silver, Blaze, maybe Rouge to like also like come like come through and like team up at the end. Like, my God, I would fucking combust. Like, holy shit.
Imagine
That'd
if
be
they make
so
a bad
fucking
future
cool.
where Tom actually did die from when Shadow punched him.
Oh yeah, true.
And then, obviously that it spirals into a whole thing to where, the Metal Sonic is created and whatnot. And,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just I feel like subtle things like that can really change the course of that history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, I guess my real like question now is like, how are they going to show other characters from Sonic? Because like, I think now like, I think the biggest problem, or like the biggest like the the character who might have the biggest problems we're getting in is like Omega,
Yeah.
because in games he's the he's one of he is one of Eggman's robots that fucking hates him.
Yeah, that
But
is true.
and also and also how Omega was there to like guard Shadow. But like I can't see a situation where Omega somehow gets into the movies.
Yeah, I can't really picture that either.
I mean, like, if they, I
The
mean,
close.
go on.
I will say, I think the slightly closest thing I can think of is like Gun making like a whole entire military weapon,
I was gonna say
making
that.
Omega. It's sort of like a prototype, but
I was gonna say that. But also like part of me was also thinking that just like that Shadow goes into Gerald's old lab and finds a location for Omega. I don't know, but
I mean that would be neat if like Omega was sort of like a secret weapon that Gerald made to be able to protect himself with, but he never finished it, or
yeah,
like it was finished but never released.
yeah, exactly. Cause I think that Eggman making Omega makes no sense, but also neither does Gerald. But like,
I feel like they can probably work it where if Gerald made.
well, because also who would Omega hate? Because both Eggman and Gerald are dead.
It could be a thing to where he's working alongside Metal Sonic.
That'd be kind of sick, honestly.
That would though. Maybe like Omega sort of like still carries the hate that Gerald had, but like Shadow finds some way to like maybe like change his data.
Maybe he tries to like find Tails or some shit. I don't know. Oh, which
Right.
by the way, speaking of Tails, I think that Colleen did a very good job of voicing Tails in the movie again. It's like not as good as the second one, but like still pretty fucking good, honestly.
Yeah.
The voice actress for Tails, Colleen, for context,
Right.
Cosmic.
Wait, Tails doesn't have the same voice actor? Or am I tripping?
No. Like I'm just saying how Colleen's performance as Tails in the movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that.
Yeah, because like
Knuckles is pretty good too, especially when Shadow grabbed his fist and then twisted it and goes, "Oh!" I actually did that in the theater.
yeah, he did.
Very good vouch. Like I actually did that in the theater.
Yeah, well, I tried to.
Like you show your whole wrist.
Yeah, yeah, the whole wrist thing. But again, like now, because like with Metal, just the whole introduction of Metal Sonic and Amy just makes me curious on how they're going how they're going to take this series from there. Like it really it really does make me wonder how they going to induce new characters into the series.
Yeah.
Because the easiest one is Silver. Obviously, Silver is it's like the easiest one to guess about. but then, like, practically everyone else is just like is so confusing to do for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm talking to some pals of mine about the Sonic movie. I'm talking to some pals of mine about the Sonic movie. Goodness.
Is that your mom or your brother?
My mom.
Gotcha.
Because if it was your brother, I would have just brought up one word, and that's Ness.
Stop.
No. Cuts to the waiting screen. I love that ending so much. That video ending is so gold. I love it so much.
Oh my gosh, not that.
My bad.
You're like not that.
Yeah.
Good lord.
But man, did they cook with that film.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah. Though I do like the thought of like potentially a sort of like something connected with the Freedom Fighters, something similar but not too similar to it.
Freedom Fighters. That's the indie game, right? Like with the purple
The
one?
comics.
Oh, I'm thinking of Freedom Planet. Oops.
Oh.
I have no idea what Freedom Fighters is.
Oh, the Freedom Fighters from like the comics. Basically kind of like what you said about a whole association.
Okay.
Or yeah, basically a group of like Mobians fighting against Eggman, basically.
Yeah.
I definitely see the idea.
And it's not simple. Sorry.
Yeah, it does really sound simple, but like that's potentially.
Again, I'm just like, I'm just wondering what are they gonna do with Metal Sonic and Amy? Like, how are they gonna like because with Tails and Shadow, because Tails came in via the portal at the end of one, which means that like, oh yeah, he found Sonic, and he was to meet him obviously, and then for two, and then with two in Shadow, it's like cause it's just like, oh yeah, we found that Shadow's log was 50 years ago, and that there was a capsule, and then and then now it's just like, oh yeah, Metal Sonic armies and Amy just appear in the woods. What does that mean?
I swear, I almost want to believe this is Gunn's doing because like it's like the whole transition of like maybe Gunn losing trust in like Sonic and the others ever since what they did. So like now they're kind of like against him.
Especially
That's why I want to believe because like I want Eggman to be dead.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be more impactful that way. And then like turn around,
Yeah.
Gunn stab him in the back. Basically Metaclone Sonic to be able to like maybe get rid of him and sees him as a threat because of like the whole Shadow incident. And they don't want the same thing to happen again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fair.
At least that's what I think. That's how it might go. In the more simpler terms.
Yeah. Which by the way, when Shadow saw Tom as the gun commander, I was like, oh shit, oh no.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sonic getting angry. Sonic getting angry. Bro,
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know would have been a long shot, but I really thought they were dead ass gonna pull out the dark supersonic form there for a second.
Nah,
honestly
it's a long shot.
Dang. I kind of wish they did, like Sonic, because like the whole talk about like how Knuckles don't trust people with like vengeance and attention. I kind of wish that like when Sonic touched the Emerald instead of Super Sonic, it's Dark Sonic because of like the emotions he felt.
Yeah, fair. But again, like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm also not surprised they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Man, I miss Dark Sonic, dude, because like the only other game that has a quote unquote Dark Sonic is like Secret Rings, and like that's the closest thing we got. And it
Dark
sucks.
Spine.
Dang spine.
What?
Nothing. I was making a dumb joke.
Okay, I don't know.
Wait, what's the joke?
I have no idea.
Dank spine Sonic.
The dang Spine Sonic.
Sonic? Dang, Spine Sonic, I'm tired.
7 makes it hand Sonic, which is just stupid.
Dank memes. More importantly, his most powerful one was Sonic.
Memes, the DNA of the soul. Oh, you into that reference?
Right.
Vinegar Rising.
Yeah, I got that one.
Well, yeah, like I know that you know that. I know Cosmic doesn't know that.
But Cosmic has the power of the tens. He knows everything.
Stop!
I mean, Cosmic. I'm just saying, your name on Discord is called the Tens Lord.
You know what? I put this on myself because I changed it.
I was gonna say it's like Cosmic. You kind of put this upon yourself.
I know I did. I know I'm basically encouraging this behavior, but
Encouraging bad behavior since when the fuck?
bad behavior.
But,
No,
yeah.
bad behavior. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Pandora's box has been opened with Metal Sonic and Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of open doors they can probably go with this.
Yes,
Heck, I'm
like-
honestly starting to believe that maybe that shadow's probably a shadow clone or whatever. I don't know.
If they do that, I'll be kind of upset, but also like I don't know.
It makes sense in a small way though.
Yeah. Well, cause like, honest, like my main thing with Metal Sonic and Amy is just the whole potential behind them being from the future. Like, if they are from the future, you know that Silver's gonna be in it. Like, please, I want Silver. I want my boy.
So them being in the future like increases that chance.
Yeah, it's like it seems odd for there to be a bad future, if you will, and the same Earth and Mobians are taking over. It's like, well, no, if she's there, who else is gonna be from the future?
If
You know what?
Honestly,
Honestly,
added to the cinematic
that's
movies, that means we'll finally get to hear "Find the computer."
Stop.
Actually, I will say this. Like, I was talking to Bobby about this during the car ride back, but I had this weird idea, or like this weird like plot line to where it's like to where eventually Metal Sonic gets the Master Mode or something, charges up, and then there's something with Chaos Zero in there. It's like, I'm just saying, like if they add like Chaos Zero into any movie soon, I'm gonna flip out with that too, because goddamn.
And then we'll finally get to see Tails actually fight a form of chaos. Maybe.
I don't know. All that I want eventually is for there to be Silver and Chaos Zero. I mean, and Jet, but I feel like Jet would be far better as like a as like a short
Yeah.
like animation, not a full on movie. No.
Yeah.
Because then that'll confirm that he exists in that universe.
Yeah.
And that will be something else entirely.
Yeah. I will say, I do wonder. I do wonder how many people are gonna be like still around with Sonic, even after the fourth movie comes out. Cause like, damn, if they keep making these movies and we get up to 10, like holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, this would be a long-running movie, but like I wonder how many ideas they're gonna keep spitting out.
Yeah. Well also, my kind of like issue is that they're wanting to create a Sonic cinematic universe kind of thing, and but again, like the problem is that it's going to be around the Sonic, around only Sonic. So it's like unless if they make spin-offs like with Knuckles and they still show off that's going to be in the movies. But 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 then again, it does encourage it. But then again, it does encourage to watch them all in order instead of like skipping around them all and just yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
I still think it's funny how for the marketing or for the advertisements they showed off like they showed off like several other human characters and most of them aren't even in in the film for less than like 5 minutes.
That's true.
Like I'm saying Wade is in like 3 minutes of the whole film and yet like I think he was marketed. I think he was marketed.
I think so too.
Well, also the two gun agents, the you know Maddie's like sister, and then her, and then like her husband,
Yeah.
like oh my god, what the fuck? It started with an R. Yeah,
Rachel? No.
It was Rachel and Randall. It's funny because those two are they're both in posters, but yet in movie they're not actually there.
Yeah.
It makes me upset because I love them. I love Rachel. She's funny. Especially in the first movie.
Honestly, yeah, she was kind of funny in the only, or in three, duh, because it's not her. It's meant to be. It's meant to be
like disguise.
Yeah, like it's meant to be like Maddie trying to be Rachel.
And then her saying that she enjoys being her.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Oh,
like girl out her inner rage.
So seeing Tom with big anime eyes was something I never want to see again.
And a big mouth.
Hey, that was so cursed.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm sorry. I am just jumping topics all over the place, but like no, at the very very beginning of the movie, where if Sonic has Knuckles in the copter, and then Sonic says like no, like
no food or movies.
Low budget flights. I'm out of here. It's like yes.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I had
we
called that too.
Like we were like, yeah, he said
Bro, when he said that, me and my brother was freaking out. We was even like reciting the whole line. Oh, this makes me want to play Sonic 2 again, though.
I don't want to. I don't want to play. I don't want to play SA2. again. No, because, like, I had been at, earlier this year just to like prep, and holy shit, I hated the the any any stage that wasn't Sonic or Shadow, I did not care about. I mean, like,
Understandable.
Toad and Eggman are a mixture because, like, they're easy, but yet they're very repetitive. You just hold forward and you mash B.
Yeah, but like the treasure hunting stages are like the most annoying thing.
Fuck Knuckles and Rouge. Someone say
Look,
Rouge.
I love those two, but like their stages are like beyond like something else. Worse than big stages in Adventure? Maybe. I really hate how they changed.
No, don't say that.
We all know that's what we all want.
Cosmic, or Bobby just said that. What a big gets into the movies.
A cameo. Maybe like a cameo cut. Probably a reference to all the cuts he'd be making in like SA2.
Okay,
that would be kind of
funny. He's
funny.
featured in, but he's like a post-credit, like, tiny joke thing.
Honestly, wait, hear me out. I think that a very cute post credit scene, so a second one that I guess sometime after sometime after a battle, it's Sonic and Big fishing on a lake. And that's when you see that Big is if they bring in Cream, I'm gonna also be like, yes, please.
Cream the Rabbit and her mom. We get to see a mom character.
Although, like, the thing is, I don't know if Cream's gonna actually make it, like, eventually, because...
I doubt it.
I mean, like, I'm not saying soon, but, like, no, they already had the Chow Garden, and, yeah.
My best guess...
And she's into Chow.
Yeah, my best thing is, like, maybe Cream will end up alone, or, like, with Amy, but, like,
Who knows? I will say...
But then they'll introduce Omo Chow.
Oh, good lord.
No, shut up.
Actually, I will say, speaking of the Chow Garden, I was really, really hoping for... There was this one tweet on Twitter that I saw based on the Chow Garden. And it was like... It was them saying how the commander of Gun, how he should have said, or like, and how he should have said, well, there's no fucking, well, not fucking, but I know, there's no Olive Garden, so, this is the next best thing.
Yeah, that would have been amazing, actually.
I saw that tweet, I'm like, yes, like, that would have been perfect. It's not in it. It's like, I was really expecting a joke about Olive Garden on there. I really was. Hang on, like, can I, like, search it up? Yeah, I found it.
Oh boy.
I'll just copy and paste the link to you in fucking. Wait, no, Mike. What?
No, Mike. Doesn't matter.
Where the fuck are you? I'm trying to find you. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Man, honestly, I was hoping for like Eggman's Hedgeman and Shadow the Bond together. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, yeah, like I was really hoping for Stone and Shadow to like have something said about between the two, other than just like oh yeah, that's dark.
Right. But nah. It kind of made me sad though, really, because
Honestly.
like I would like to hear Stone talk about like how Eggman is important to him, and then like Shao talk about how important Maria was, which led him to doing this.
Yeah. Oh.
And like them.
No, go on.
And then them just like kind of being close best buds, but at the same time, Stone is still suspicious, or just like at least being like the Chris Thorndike of like the whole thing, or like the Amy Rose of like the whole thing. Almost, but like.
Yeah. Oh, also, during that short montage between Gerald and Eggman, via the whole VR thing, I noticed something immediately. It was them going on some roller coaster, and I noticed this. The sign.
Oh yeah.
The sign. There was a sign on it called Eggman Land. I'm like, yes, fucking yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that is true.
Like, oh god, like, I wish. Is there like a pirated version of the movie online that I could just like search up the scene? I have a way to do it. I just gotta like fucking. But
there's a way I know.
I mean, that's even. I mean, it's probably not even like in yet, honestly, because.
I mean, the movie just came out, but like I'm not surprised. People work fast sometimes.
Yeah, like again, like I would not be surprised if it's not out yet. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, but again, I can't like Sonic movie, Eggman, Manland. Like, I wonder if I can just like find an image of someone uploading it, because it's like. But then again, it's like not many are going to upload that, like that one screenshot that's very specific in the movie. It's like they're not gonna do that. But like, again, like I just very faintly saw the Eggman Land like sign in the background, and I'm like, yo.
Yeah, like I didn't notice it because it happened so fast, but when you pointed it out, I saw it for like a brief second.
Yeah, I was just like, wait, yo, that's fucking sick. What?
That was such a cool Sonic Unleashed Easter egg, and it just like it came out of nowhere.
Oh my! I'm just saying, like, if they ever bring anything from Unleashed, like, I'll be like, I'll be fucking scared on like what the fuck they'll do. I mean, like, they probably wouldn't do the werehog. Like, honestly, like I have a very weird feeling that they're going to establish all of the characters in Sonic first before getting into like the really deep stuff, like like other transformations. If they do more,
I wouldn't say they would do the werehog, but they would reference the jazz music and like some kind of club scene.
Could you imagine if they go into a club and then they hear the fucking jazz band go off and then
Yo.
I would love that so much.
I would love it, but I would also have this tea.
I mean,
I would love that.
It'd be so funny. I mean, here you go. That's funny.
As that scene would play, if they ever did that, all I would see is.
You couldn't see that, but he did the fucking Shohaken. he was mimicking the Shohaken.
Or it'd be like, okay, if that, they could reference like a Dark Gaia, like, they could go to some sort of place on Earth where it's like ancient, and then they'll have it inscripted.
I do think that, okay, hear me out. This would be pretty cool, but if they ever search up stuff about, I don't know, Perfect Chaos, or like the Babylon Rogues, or like any other ancient stuff, they can kind of like sort through them by like books, and then being like and then basically being just like basically being just like, oh, okay, let's see here, Black Arms, no, the guy, manuscripts, no, it's like, if it's like, oh yes, here, chaos, perfect chaos, or something like that. Something like that,
Yeah.
to where it's
like subtle references.
Yeah, to where it's
or like another reference
name
that
dropping shit.
Or like another name drop that they could name is Professor Pickle.
Oh hell, I would love that.
Or a guy eating a sandwich that has a badge on his
God.
name saying Professor Pickle.
Yeah.
Bruh, a professor just popping up like, oh, my name is Professor Pickle. I'm like, fuck.
Imagine Tails going to school and that's his teacher's name. It's called Pickle, Professor Pickle.
Is there Pickle? Oh my god. That
That'd
would
be a very neat way of doing it.
Tails going to school.
I don't know. I don't know. I just see it kind of like that, honestly.
And then like another reference they could do is like another music reference to where they head somewhere to like Paris, and then they hear this Begonia Day music. Just hearing that.
Could you imagine them going into like France or Italy or London, whatever, and then there is a street musician playing that same song.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, you get the idea.
Same thing with
yeah.
But then Cool Edge is Cool Edge. You see like all these like structures in the Arctic and whatnot, and it's.
Although, God, I don't like thinking about more characters in Sonic, or being in the movie, because like it just gives me chills, but also it just makes me realize that, oh shit, we're gonna be waiting for years for this shit. But going back to Silver, like, could you imagine Nephilis being in the movies?
Oh boy.
We would get to hear.
How dark will they go with this?
It's no use.
Stop.
But the catch is that he does it on every cast. Like he does it on all. Like they all try to come and attack this guy, but then he just pulls that out. He pulls that card out, and then it just goes, "It's no use," and then flings them all.
Or just like
right.
Because that'll like cement Silver as like the real deal. Like like it's like, how are we gonna beat this guy that has like telepathic powers? Or telekinesis, my bad.
And then Shadow just teleports behind him.
Yeah, it plays all Hell Shadow, like the first few notes of it, and then he just does the back kick.
I will say I did hear Escape from the City a little bit in the movie, but like I'm not sure when I did. But like I know that I did hear it like somewhere in the movie, like the little like the leitmotif, if you will.
Gotcha.
I would think it's like maybe somewhere near the helicopter scene.
I think.
Sorry, could be wrong.
Probably. Good lord.
Could you?
Man, not gonna lie. When they mentioned London, I thought they was gonna make an Olympic Games reference.
Honestly, it would have been kind of nice if they referenced like the opening in some way, like doing the very same camera pan shot, and maybe adding some music to sing. I don't know.
Could you imagine
maybe
in a movie where they introduce Silver, and they also talk about the whole Solaris? Oh my god! Could you imagine that on the big screen?
Oh my god, wait, will they meet Elise though? I know it's not canon, but...
That means we would get the one scene.
The kiss? Come on, it's not that bad. Shut the fuck up.
Well, no,
Elise the Queen is England.
Yeah. I do think that they want to stray away from like one-on-one human interactions.
Yeah.
Aside from like Tom and Maddie, but because if they added an Elise as like a if they added an Elise and have her and give her more screen time than Tom. Like something's wrong there. Honestly, I feel. I feel like something be off with that.
There's a problem.
I feel like they've given a lot of the human characters roughly around the same.
Yeah, but if it's Elise, she's just gonna be a major plot point.
Well, they could still have her be a major plot point, but not have her on screen that much, because then that raises the ideas of like, all right, you know, this girl's really important. It raises. I feel like it would raise the stakes a lot.
Who knows, honestly, because, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I wonder if they'll, you know, like, if they ever do a movie based off '06, they'll create, like, a simulation thing where it's all a bunch of bugs and whatnot. Like, that they're playing they're playing a game and they're...
Could you imagine if it was, like, '06, except, like, let's say that, I don't know, like, Methodist creates illusions or some shit, therefore making everyone bug out and then just like doing whatever. So like, you know, like imagine Sonic just out of nowhere just starts walking on the ceiling before just like falling down face first.
Or like he creates like versions of the characters, but every time they try to attack, they just glitch through the punches. Or yeah, like I actually think your idea is better. It's like to fuck around with them.
yeah, just the fuck around type.
Or like better yet, it's like they're getting ready to step up to try to challenge Mephiles, but then he creates like an arena where they're just. It pans in on their face, like you know, it's showing them like real serious and whatnot. But then the camera slowly starts to pan out, and it realizes they have no floor. Yeah. And then they look down, and then they start to fall, like some cartoonish like style humor.
God. Oh boy.
Plus, the egg Cerberus would be pretty cool to see. That giant like robot dog thing. That would be pretty cool to see.
I still just constantly think about the scene or like the shot where you know Shadow's rings are being taken off.
That scene was creepy.
I fucking cried during that because or like heavy cry because like I was like yes.
Yeah, I know. I could tell when you were like obviously way faster.
I really like. Part of me really wishes that I was no recording everything of us because we were fucking screaming a lot. We were freaking out, but
I am glad we
it makes sense.
Got it, though.
Yeah, but then like it makes sense why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Although we did record our reactions to
the post-credit scenes.
The post-credits with Amy Metal.
Oh, excuse me.
Although I will say, okay, small thing. I was kind of spoiled on that. But the thing is that all I saw was the UI for Metal Sonic. So you know, like the whole computer scanning shit, and I had just naturally, I just thought that yeah sure that's one of Eggman's robots scanning Sonic. I was wrong. Also, they are really tricky bitches with their trailers. I just want to say. Because so Cosmic, with the second trailer, you know how Shadow. With the second trailer, you know how Shadow says, you know, this ends now, during that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in the trailer, he's not super form, but in the movie he is Superman, and like you cheeky bitches.
They did us dirty.
Well, well, that, but also during the trailer, there is a shot of Sonic, uh, in the forest, which is the same thing for Metal Sonic, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Man.
This year was shit, but this was the best thing. Like, holy shit. Jimmy, that was not the best
In
thing.
terms of Sonic, we ate good this year.
Yeah, definitely. This movie was great.
I never thought that I would be happy to be a Sonic fan again, but here we are.
I swear, like right after we finished the movie, I immediately thought of like so many ideas in my head. I'm like, frick, now I want to create a Sonic movie, OC. This is hard.
Oh, come on.
I want to make an AU of like my girl.
Which girl?
Cosmic.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was that or Scarlet or Stella.
Scarlet dead. Stella, I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Scarlet's dead.
What do you mean by dead?
Yeah, she did. In the movie AU, she dead. She gone.
Oh.
She don't exist.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I did not know that.
I already thought like a whole like story idea for it. Though I don't know how complex it will be movie-wise, but
Oh boy. Get them thoughts down. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna get going now.
I'm happy you guys at least enjoyed the movie. I freaking got it.
Because, like, you know,
I was just like so ready to talk about it yesterday, but like I had to keep my mouth shut.
Thank you. I'm saying thank you because, like, my god.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Mm.
What a fucking movie.